Welcome to Superchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Today we're looking at a very special channel. You start your YouTube journey and you start your own YouTube channel wondering to yourself who's still going to be with you a year after you begin, maybe 2 years after you begin. And Msk Family Vlogs has been with Superchat basically since the beginning. They've been previously featured over a year ago. They, as a matter of fact, have been official members of Superchat, one of the first official members for well over a year now. And I really do appreciate that extra support. So I wanted to reintroduce this channel to everybody because the purpose of featuring channels at the beginning of almost every episode of Superchat is to introduce you to generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters that will likely support you in the same ways. And you will be able to meet these creators even when we're not live streaming. Superchat can only be here 4 times a week for about 2 to 2.5 hours. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But I want you to be growing your channel when we're not here as well. So when I see you on Friday, then hopefully you'll be even better off than you were today. And Msk Family Vlogs has shown generosity in every way that you can on YouTube. They happen to be monetized now, so there's lots of ways to support them when you get to their channel, including super chats and memberships. And then as well, they do pure variety on this channel. This is a dynamic family of creators. So I hope that you will introduce yourself to them if you haven't already connected to them. We see them regularly here in Superchat, and with 1,450 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 1,500 that they must be thinking about. So thank you everybody for coming in so early. If you are willing, there's Msk Family Vlogs in the chat right there. If you are willing to swap playlists with other creators in the chat for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. It does wonders for the algorithm, not just today, but in the coming days and possibly even into the coming weeks. So easy relaxation, Sue. Thank you for coming in so early. Mortgage with me, it's always good to see you. Mrs. VSNC09 and Unmasked Lifestyle are both members, so they're already on the wheel. I put Scratch and PPA in the pole position. He is one of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube, as is Michael's Adventures. They're both here as dedicated moderators. And Shanice Reviews, it's good to see you here as well. So hopefully everybody's doing okay. Hopefully everybody enjoyed their Halloween weekend. There's Jack Dawson coming in, dropping a super chat on us. Thank you for that. And Unmasked Lifestyle has dropped one on us as well. So thank you for that. We're going to look at those two channels next before I start spinning the wheel. And thank you everybody for your patience. I know I knocked the live stream back a few minutes today. I just needed a couple extra minutes to get going. And thank you for the kind words, Msk Family Vlogs. Like I said, you know, I say it over and over and over again, but I know that you wonder to yourself, who really is going to have your back? Who really is still going to be there for you as your channel grows, as you continue on? You know, I'm sure it's everybody's intention to support other creators as much as they possibly can. And you never know what's going to come back. You just don't, right? And Msk Family Vlogs has been with Superchat, like I said, from basically the beginning. And 300 episodes later, they are still coming back to grow their channel the right way, to meet more generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters, and to support others. We see Msk Family Vlogs out supporting others regularly. When I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams and different live chats and commenting on videos, I run into Msk Family Vlogs. And again, we see them regularly here in Superchat. Nita VR Designs, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And very good, Jack Dawson. Halloween was good. Hopefully everybody enjoyed that weekend. We did have a couple of special editions. So what I would suggest is if anybody didn't manage to catch episode 300, which happened on Saturday. That was another special edition. I was joined by Vern's Junk Closet, my dear friend. She joins me every 100 episodes. And we had a very different kind of live stream. For about 2 hours, we talked about features, updates, algorithm, and analytics stuff. And hopefully you'll find some value in that. We took some questions from the chat, and we always find those to be fun and informative and something special to celebrate each 100th episode milestone. So I hope you'll check that out. It's featured on our homepage now. And let us get to our next channel. So we're going to look at Unmasked Lifestyle, who dropped a super chat on us. And they have also, as a matter of fact, been members here on Superchat for a year, which is really interesting, right? Because this is where we start to really see a lot of generosity, as well as loyal and dedicated support coming in from creators. Now, Unmasked Lifestyle has a very special channel because I've described this in a certain way ever since they've come into Superchat. They've been with us basically from the beginning again. And it's not often that I'll say that a channel is suitable for everybody, because we all have different interests, right? Here in Superchat, we're here to meet each other and support each other as creators, regardless of our niches. But Unmasked Lifestyle, because they give us both healthy eating and healthy living at the same time, since food is something that we all share in common, this is a channel I think everybody can draw from. Not to mention the fact that they've had instinct for branding right from the very beginning. We can see great consistency in their thumbnails as well as their banner and avatar, and that's been the case ever since the beginning. So they're breaking into some different experiments now on their channel to expand their content, but hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They're obviously a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. I've actually joined them on their channel, where we had a talk and a 1,000 subscriber giveaway, which was very cool. They've got 1,300 subscribers right now. We'd love to push them towards 1,400, and they're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get there, including super chats and memberships. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that when you connect with them. Blackmore Gaming, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Charlene Heel is here. Let me get you onto the wheel right away. That's a very energetic creator who's always spreading all kinds of positivity to everybody. And then Ave Belize has been with Superchat from the beginning. Thank you for coming in. The reason I put so much focus on those things is because I want to make a point for everybody to understand the kind of loyal and dedicated supporters that we have, that we're lucky to have, that keep coming back, and are influential creators as well. Eve Belize is somebody who's out supporting other creators and has been ever since the beginning of Superchat, and probably before that as well. Get Trapped to IT, good to see you here. Thanks for the share. If anybody does have the ability to share today's stream, whether it's on your community tab or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate it greatly. Of course, it helps get more people in here today and does wonders for the algorithm, as you can imagine. I need just a quick second and I will be right back. All right, pardon me for that. Let's get Jack Dawson happening on the screen right now. Unmasked Lifestyle's posting regularly. They pretty much put something up every week, actually. When I look for Jack Dawson, I type in MLB The Show, because Jack Dawson's such an unbelievably popular name on the internet because of the Titanic movie, of course. So we need to do a little bit extra to find this creator. But the more we search, find, and click on their name, the more we will help them rise up the search results, and eventually YouTube will do a better job of predicting when people are looking for this particular Jack Dawson. He plays a lot of different video games on his channel, including MLB The Show, which happens to be the Major League Baseball game that I first caught him playing in my very first live stream that I caught Jack Dawson on. I try to catch him a couple of times a week. I can see I'm behind, but hopefully I'll catch him in the next couple of mornings. And he streams almost every single day. He also plays Final Fantasy. Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty, and many other very popular video games. So you'll be able to find Jack Dawson without too much trouble. The more, again, we search, find, and click on this creator's name, the more of a service we're doing for them. And then as well, Jack Dawson happens to be a fantastic commentator. So while he's playing the games, he's able to keep up with the gameplay and keep up with the chat, so he can let you know what's happening in the game and keep up with the conversation. He always says love, support, and respect is the key. That's absolutely the case, and you'll find that from both him and the community that surrounds him. So thank you again, Jack Dawson, my dear friend, Unmasked Lifestyle, my other dear friend. I do appreciate the extra support in those super chats to get us going for today. You've both knocked a little bit of life off of our stream boss for today. Jack Dawson has 1,700 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit closer to the 1,800 that is right around the corner for him. So I'm going to spin the wheel for the first time today, and we'll get the first channel up here off of the wheel, and then I'll add some more names from our chat list. Mrs. VSNC09 is a creator who came into the Tuber Chat community just blazing with support for other creators. When I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I run into Mrs. VSNC09 supporting others regularly. Clay Mayer, good to see you in the house. Prince Daniel, good to have you back in the chat. Thanks for coming in. Lighthouse and Anchor Designs is here, both as a member and a moderator. That is Corinne, originally from Corinne's Life. Just getting them onto the wheel right away. And let's look at Mrs. VSNC09's channel and see what they got going on for us. And yeah, Computer Chick Productions makes a great point there, actually. Computer Chick Productions has been on YouTube for, forgive me, I keep forgetting whether it's if it's 10 years or longer, Computer Chick Productions, but they are talking about raids. So we see the beginnings of that coming in. For those of you who live stream or run premieres, you'll notice on your customization tab, there's a section there for a redirect. And right now, it only allows you to redirect to people, redirect your people from whatever premiere or live stream is running into another premiere or live stream on your own channel. But you can see that they've already made space to start making that available to raid other channels the way that people can do on Twitch. That will be a very much look forward to feature update, and then as well gifting memberships. On Twitch, what you're allowed to do is you can pay for somebody else's membership on a channel for a month at a time, which is really, really cool. It's a great way to interact with the audience. Of course, it helps the host, and it's a really amazing feature that I think is expected. Now, I saw that they're expecting it in the beginning of 2022, but we'll have to keep up to date with that. But thank you, Computer Chick Productions. I see that Corinne's Life, Lighthouse and Anchor Designs has dropped a super chat on us, so thank you for that. I'm going to make that channel the next one that I look at before I spin the wheel again. And Computer Chick Productions, forgive me, 15 years. Metrosonic and Computer Chick Productions have both spent 15 years on YouTube, and I appreciate you coming into Tuber Chat and sharing your knowledge as well. So Lighthouse and Anchor Designs, like I said, is Corinne and Mark. Also, they have two channels. We knew them originally as Corinne's Life, and it's Corinne always behind that channel. So thank you for that. We're going to look at that channel next. When we look at Mrs. VSNC09, again, what I put on so much focus with this channel is the idea that they are out supporting others regularly, and they have been ever since we first saw them come into the Tuber Chat community. They are out every day supporting other creators as much as they possibly can be, engaging conversation and spreading positivity, for which I'm grateful, and I'm always happy to see that. So hopefully you'll enjoy that kind of support coming back to you after you connect with them as well. We don't have a sub count on this channel right now, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. We know they have over 500 because they've got their community tab there, and that's another welcome addition to the Tuber Chat, to the YouTube features that have come up, where everybody over 500 will now get that community tab. Your boy Savage 23, good to see you back in the house. Tone and Reshow, good to see you here. I hope I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. AG Born Jamaican just walked in, and they happen to be a member, so I'll put them on the wheel. And Clay Mayer is a longtime member as well. Let's get them on the wheel. And let's look at Lighthouse and Anchor Designs. Thank you one more time for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. That makes Lighthouse and Anchor Designs our new stream boss. What I'm talking about is that video game life meter under my camera there. Lighthouse and Anchor Designs will get a little bit of extra exposure for that, so I appreciate the extra support. You can see that they are fully monetized, so they have memberships and super chats available when we get to their channel. This is the main channel. We knew it as Corinne's Life. Corinne behind Lighthouse and Anchor Designs is one of the most generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters that we've got here in the Superchat family. She's become a dear friend. We talk frequently outside of YouTube as well. She's somebody who's willing to share all of her knowledge when it comes to the YouTube journey that she's been on herself, the different channels that she started, the things she experiences. And what we get on this channel more than anything else is a behind-the-scenes look at the creation of the merchandise that Lighthouse and Anchor Designs has available, not just for themselves, but for other YouTubers and small businesses. So it's great to know that we've got such a resourceful channel behind as a part of the Superchat family, so that when you're looking at the idea of merchandise and things like that for your own channel, which can be a great way to get giveaways happening and a great way to monetize your channel, you can reach out to Lighthouse and Anchor Designs, and we will learn a lot from this creator, both about YouTube and about the creation and business of the merchandise that we keep talking about. Now, there's a lot more to this channel than that. As we can see, they've also done some vlogging here as well. But we also have Corinne and Mark. So this is more of a behind-the-scenes look at the creators behind Lighthouse and Anchor Designs. And we know these creators well. They've been with TuberChat from the beginning, or close to it. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them on this channel. They got 26 subscribers. We'd love to push this channel a little bit farther. We want to get them up and maybe even over 30 today if we could. And on their road to the first 100. We know that the first 100 is more of a challenge than ever these days, but certainly doable. And AG Born Jamaican, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. For that reason, we'll look at your channel next before I spin the wheel again. And I'm just going to go back to their first channel for a quick second here, because I want to show you a couple more things. When we talk about generosity in creators, there's lots of different ways to show that. So, for instance, they do the featured channels collaboration on the front of their homepage, which I'm always happy to see. They will be willing to swap playlists with other creators for the purpose of gaining watch hours, and they will allow and encourage people to connect in their live streams the same way that we do here in TuberChat. So you'll likely meet lots of friends and family members when you're over there as well. Facing Reality, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Facing Reality is always engaging conversation and spreading positivity. And Tiffany Wears T-shirts, thank you for coming in. That's another dear friend who brings fun everywhere she goes, even outside of her own channel, where she does challenges, live streams, and unboxings, reviews, and all kinds of variety. So hopefully everybody will connect with both Lighthouse and Anchor Designs and Corinne and Mark, and I am going to put up AG Born Jamaican now. Homestead Family Reclaim, good to see you here. And Blood Dragoon is a longtime friend of TuberChat as well. Thank you for coming in. AG Born Jamaican is fairly new in the TuberChat community, so we're still getting to know this channel and its creator. We can see that they're fully monetized, so they have super chats and memberships available when we get over there. And 1,560 subscribers or so right now, so I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,600 that they've been thinking about. Now, I have been, not that it matters, I have been a little bit under the weather for the last couple of days, but I'm almost right back to normal today. I'm at about 95%. So thank you everybody for your patience this weekend. And hopefully November is going to be a very busy month for everybody again. Mrs. VSNC was talking about, Ms. VSNC09 was talking about Vlogtober, and they actually got through that, which is really cool. I'm always happy to see creators start on series or challenges or things like that and be able to get through them, at least in some way or the other. But Mrs. VSNC09 obviously did a great job over there. Hopefully November we'll see a lot of that activity as well. And then when we get into the Christmas season, I know a lot of creators will do series at that time as well. Rambling with the Rums, good to see you in the house. They happen to be a member, so I'm going to get them onto the wheel right away. Pardon me. And hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members in the chat. The Real Deal with Shonda, good to see you here. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Tiffany wears t-shirts also, sometimes blows stuff up. Yes, definitely. She has a very engaging community surrounding her. So she's actually approaching 2,000 subscribers, so we're curious to see what she's going to do about that as well. So thank you one more time, AG Born Jamaican, for your super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. Now I'm going to spin the wheel again. We'll see who's coming up next, and I'll add some names from our chat list. There is Garden State Gardener. I caught them for a live stream last night. They do a lot of giveaways on their channel, and they had, I think they might have hit 100 people in the chat last night. Garden State Gardener's really got a very fast-paced live stream that they've got going on, and a very engaging chat. I've caught them a couple times on live streams now. Here's Claymere. This is a extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. She does a lot of variety on her channel. You really never know what to expect here. She posts almost every single day, and then as well, she typically does a series called Creator Corner. Now I'm hoping that we're going to be able to get together, and I will end up being a guest on that channel. We might have done it already if I wasn't under the weather this weekend, but hopefully sooner than later we'll get that done. And Claymere does a lot of focusing on other creators on her channel. So what happens is you will see a lot of these creator corners where she's talking about other creators and their channels, but as well, whenever you're in a premiere or live stream from Claymere, she will do a spectacular job of promoting other channels and encouraging everybody to connect in a similar way to what we do here in Tuber Chat. So you'll likely meet more friends and family members over there as well. Has to be epic. Everything Tiffany Wears T-shirts does is epic. I don't think she has the ability to not do something that's epic. Every time I think I've seen the most epic thing I can see, she comes up with something else as well. You'll see that on her channel. Puffalo716, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. I appreciate every moment everybody spends in Tuber Chat, so thank you for that. Thank you for coming back in. And then Facing Reality, still dying for the idea of somebody doing video or tutorial on how to get OBS working for a live stream. You'll have to forgive me because it is it's involved, because trying to make a video about how to use OBS for live streaming, it's going to take a little while, like a couple of hours, let's just say, just to put that together, which is not that bad. But the problem is I use OBS for recording as well as for live streaming. So the way I'd have to do that is I would have to use, let's say, my Streamlabs OBS, which is over here, to record while I set up OBS and get all the YouTube credentials and stuff like that, and I got to use a test account and everything. So forgive my excuses, but I promise you, when I get it done, I'll make sure I do a thorough job so that you'll have that available. And wanted to ask a question about shorts. Does the angle of the video matter? It must be vertical if that's what you mean. Yes, it must be in portrait mode. And under 60 seconds, you probably know that already, and you must use the hashtag shorts with an S. That can go in your title or description. I'm not sure whether it has to go in either or both, because I've always put it in both myself when I've done it, but I believe that you can just use it in the description and that should be okay. You'll have to experiment to that with that to see, but they must be vertical. Very important, yes. She's Paradise, good to see you here. Ali's Craft Pursuits, good to have you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. Puffalo716, yeah, OBS is a little bit frustrating for sure. Even when I use Streamlabs OBS, for those of you who were here yesterday for the Halloween episode, you can see the load that it puts on the computer. My computer's not the worst one in the world. It's not the best one in the world, but it's not the worst. And, you know, I got 32 gigs of RAM. The computer's only a year old and still struggles So you can imagine that there's quite a bit to it. It's drawing in a lot of things from the internet. It's drawing in a lot of other things. I'll just show you for a second, and then we'll get back to featuring channels. When I show you the window for Streamlabs OBS here, you can see that the camera is coming in from the webcam on my Mac. The Superchat logo is actually just part of a background image, so that's not really putting any load on it. The top right screen, where you see the channels featured and the Wheel of Doom and all that stuff, is actually a second screen that's being brought in to OBS. Under the camera, you see the Stream Boss. That's coming from the internet because it's got to talk to the Streamlabs servers. And then at the very bottom of the screen in the middle, you see the event list, which is listing super chats and memberships and things like that. That also has to talk to the Streamlabs servers. On the bottom left and right, those are just slideshows. They're just directories of images that are on my computer, and they run as a slideshow in each corner. Those are what I do for the members and moderators. But you can see that with all that going on, it can put a bit of a load on your machine. But eventually we'll get into some kind of a tutorial, and hopefully we'll get that out soon enough for everybody. Unmasked Lifestyle is coming up right now. Well, actually, we looked at Unmasked Lifestyle. Forgive me, I forgot to take you off the wheel. They gave us a super chat earlier, for which I'm grateful. Thank you for that. A fellow Canadian is in the house. DP's Wonderful World is here. I hope I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I don't think so, but hopefully everybody is still active in the chat. We should get around to everybody. I'm way overdue for getting names on the wheel, so I'll do that right now. Charlene Heel is coming up. This is a creator who is just a powerhouse of energy. She is out supporting other creators all the time. When I'm out bouncing in between premieres, live streams myself, I run into Charlene Heel regularly, and she spreads all kinds of positivity, motivation, and energy everywhere she goes, not just on her channel, not just here in Superchat as well. Reading in Retail, good to see you here. Another creator who's a longtime friend of Superchat. And hopefully everybody's okay meeting new friends and family members right now. If you would like to swap playlists with other creators here in the chat for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. I think that's the first time I've ever seen Michael's Adventures called Mike from Reading in Retail. I think that's the very first time ever. So let's see what we got going on here. Easy Relaxation Soothe has been here right from the beginning of the live stream, so we'll get them onto the wheel. Msk Family Vlogs has been a member for a year, as has Unmasked Lifestyle. Msk Family Vlogs is our featured channel for today. We feature a different channel almost every single day on Superchat across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, which you have seen, so that you can meet generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters even when we're not live streaming. I've got Facing Reality on the wheel as well as Spotless Calm, and I'll add some more names as we need them. Let's spin and see who's coming up next. Mesa La Media, good to see you here. I put Blackmore Gaming, Prince Daniel on there as well. Rambling with the Brums is coming up. Now this is another fairly new connection for Superchat. Now they came in right away blazing as a official member, but I'm still getting to know the channel and its creator. So let's see what they've got going on for us today. I thought I added one of your videos into my catch-up list already, but maybe I'm mistaken about that. I'm just going to take your Saturday Grow video and add this into a special playlist. I mean, oh, I did. See, I just didn't get to it yet. When I make a playlist for the purpose of catching up with creators, what I typically do, forgive me, I'm just going to show you and then I'll go back to it. In my catch-up list, see, I went through most of it last night, but when I have so many videos, the longest ones I put at the bottom, just in case I don't make it through. So there's Rambling with the Brums right there. There's Gracie Sweets at Home. I will clean that up later But it's a tool that I've just used. Anybody could do that, of course. And it allows me to stay a little bit more caught up with creators, because as we grow and follow more and more other YouTubers, we find it to be harder and harder as we go on to support everybody as much as we all might like. So something like that can be a help. Modest Moon Gazer's in the house. Good to see you here. I know you were out trick-or-treating yesterday, so we did miss you during the Halloween episode, but hopefully that was fun. Halloween's such a busy day and time for so many people, and even on YouTube with so much content out there, so many live streams and things like that. Jeremy D-Day is in the house. That is JD Knight 7 as well. They've been with Superchat long since before the beginning. Actually, as a matter of fact, I've been connected to JD Knight 7 for probably 2 years now. So Rambling with the Brums has 330 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. Like I said, I'm still getting to know this channel and its creator, but they've already shown generosity and are obviously a dedicated and loyal supporter. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it. You don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. And I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. We're going to look for Prince Daniel. Now, let me see what I can do about finding this channel. Pardon me. We'll use our filters and see if we can get to them through the channel filter here as well. We've got to get the right Prince Daniel, right? And Garden State Gardener, thank you for your super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. For that reason, we're going to make your channel the next one that we look at. Like I said, I just caught them last night on a live stream, so I can let you know what they were doing there. Prince Daniel, let me find your... I gotta match the avatar, right? When we find a channel with such a popular name like this, we just want to make sure we're matching the avatar as well to get to the right channel. Hopefully Prince Daniel's still with us. If not, maybe I can click as well and get to them. I'm gonna scan my chat here. I use the go-to channel extension from the guys from Swap Meet Shops, and it is a paid extension for Chrome. I think it costed 10 bucks a year when I bought it, but it really does help because usually you can click on a creator and get right to their channel. I'm having trouble getting that one. I wonder if I can ask... maybe Scratch and Pete, forgive me if I can ask you to find the link for Prince Daniel, if I can't find it in another second here, because I'm having a real hard time and my extension doesn't want to click either. Oh, there it is. Okay, forgive me. Sorry, Scratch and Pete, I got it. This is Prince Daniel right here, so hopefully everybody will connect with them. I'm going to drop this link because it just was a little bit too tough to find. Usually what we want to do is search, find, and click on a creator's name. I know it's easier on a computer than on a phone, so you will be helping this creator more if you search, find, and click on them as opposed to clicking the link that I'm going to drop, but I don't want them to lose out on anybody connecting by not being able to find them. And then just make note of the spelling as well. It's a small p, and then match that avatar and you'll make sure you've got the right channel. We always want to do as much as we possibly can for each other, and when we have creators with popular names like this, you know, obviously the more we search, find, and click on them, the better it is. I thought we were already connected, but I could be mistaken about that unless I had connected to the wrong Prince Daniel at some point. But I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, so what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I'll take this 11-minute one here and add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list, I'll watch your video in full, I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video, I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Next, we're going to look at Garden State Gardener. They dropped a super chat on us, so thank you for that. I really do appreciate that extra support. Like I said, I just caught them last night, actually, after Tuber Chat. They were on, and I caught them for a live stream. Now, I'm still getting to know this creator and their channel because they've obviously got a lot of variety here, but I have caught them for a couple of live streams already, and they were doing just a ton of giveaways last night. They had a chat. Look at the views on this. A 2-hour chat. They got almost 400 views already, so I'm sure some of those are replays, but my bet would be that over 300 to 350 of them probably happened last night. They had a chat that I think might have peaked at 100 viewers or something like that. Really fast-paced, really fun, and energetic. And like I said, they do a lot of giveaways over there. So I'm looking forward to getting to know more about this creator. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take this video and add this into my catch-up playlist just so that I can make sure I make a note of getting to something as soon as I can this week. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. They're fully monetized with 1,300 subscribers. We'd love to push them a little bit closer to 1,400, but they're also monetized, so they have super chats and memberships available, of course, when we get there. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If you've mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see that I missed, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier, and then I will catch it the next time around. Lighthouse and Anchor Designs, I forgot to take off the wheel, but they actually dropped a super chat on us as well earlier, so we looked at that channel already. And that's originally Corinne's Life, of course. Spotless Com is coming up right now, another extremely supportive creator. This is somebody who supports on all of my channels. They're here in Tuber Chat almost every single day. They come over to our music channel as well. For those of you who haven't seen it, all the same music that you hear in the background of Tuber Chat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams. We have a virtual 24-hour live stream running over there as well. There's almost always somebody in there. There's almost always engaging conversation. And on a similar note, Spotless Com comes over there regularly to support, but then as well, they almost always have something going on their channel. They post almost every single day. Let's see what they've been up to lately. I'm probably behind again. Because they post every day, they do these premieres. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how behind I am now, actually. See, these... what I end up doing with Spotless Com is I end up putting their stuff towards the end of my catch-up list, and then for that reason, I find myself behind again. But you can see, this is a creator who, like I said, supports every day, so I try to do the same for them. Because if you're lucky enough to be on a computer, you can always be running different things in different windows. And that allows you to support multiple creators at a time, right? I do it all the time. Lots of creators do. Stell Sweet Cuisine, good to see you here. MTGV TV, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. That's one of 2 channels, as a matter of fact. And Spotless Com is an extremely supportive creator. So first of all, they support other creators. And when I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I run into them regularly. We often joke with each other about the fact that we run into the same creators while we're bouncing in between these premieres and live streams. The different live chats, we run into each other several times a day when we're busy doing it. Spotless Com is an extremely supportive channel, so I hope you'll connect with them, find some of that support coming back to you as well. We can see that they've got a premiere coming up. Is that today? November 1st, 11:45 a.m. Yeah, so I'll tell you what we'll do is I'm going to make a note of this particular premiere right now. And we'll go and raid this after Tuber Chat today. And you'll be able to continue connecting with other creators over there. And Spotless Com will always allow and encourage everybody to connect in their live chats the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. So I'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Mr. Fulton Mirage, you didn't like my skeleton skull yesterday, my fake costume there from Snap Camera, and my wonderful Halloween voice. Outgoing Azzy, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. we dressed up the live stream a little bit differently yesterday. So it worked better than it did last year. Still not perfect, but here's Modest Moon Gazer right now. So this is another extremely supportive creator. And I like this story because Modest Moon Gazer came into the Superchat family not too long ago. It was only a couple of months actually, but what happened was I was confused right away as to whether they found our music channel first or Superchat first, because they were supporting both channels so much right away and so many other creators in the Superchat family. It's like as soon as they came into the Superchat family, I saw them out supporting others like crazy instantly. So I think that speaks volumes about the character of the creator behind the channel. I did catch Modest Moon Gazer for the first time on a live stream the other day, and I think it was Makeup Mom and Son that had her on, and forgive me if I'm mistaken about that. I think she was on there with Corinne and a few other people, which was very cool. So I'm always happy to see creators supporting each other, sharing content in that way. When you have like Streamlab or StreamYard panels and things like that, it means the creators are sharing their content by sharing their opinions, their views, and having conversations. So I'm always happy to see those kind of collaborations going on. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Modest Moon Gazer. They're working on their first 200 subscribers right now, and hopefully we can push them a little bit farther. We see a lot of variety in them exploring abandoned places on their channel, which is very cool. Hopefully you'll enjoy that when you get there and the kind of support that comes back from a creator like this. And then GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team is in the house. Thank you for coming in. That's Georgia Girl. And let's spin the wheel, and we'll see who's coming up next. If anybody has the ability to share today's stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I will appreciate it greatly. It helps get more people into Superchat today, but also does wonders for the algorithm, not just today, but in the coming days and possibly even weeks, of course, because it is engagement. YouTube sees all that stuff. And then here's GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team. This is Georgia Girl. I always say that, see, I always repeat the names of the channels almost exactly, right? So I always say GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team. It's actually Georgia Girl. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They've been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a long, long time. They're getting very close to 500 subscribers, and we'd love to push them a little bit farther right now. We want to see this channel get its community tab. We know now that every channel over 500 is going to get that community tab, and I'm happy to see all the different ways people are using them. I can tell you this, with the community tab, because Superchat shares between 5 and 8 times a day, it's the #1 thing that I'm thanked for on YouTube, is sharing on the community tab. So it's just a note. I'm always curious to see how everybody's going to use it. There's a lot of different things you can do with that, and you can utilize it, especially when it starts to get into memberships and things like that for your channel. They have tools available so that you can make exclusive content, and it can be really interactive. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team will have their community tab very soon. You might even have it by the time I see you again on Friday. Superchat's always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. The times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones, but I'm not here on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So I'm always interested to see how everybody's channel has continued to grow when I catch them the next weekend. So hopefully everybody will end up connecting with Georgia Girl here, GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team. And like I said, they're extremely supportive. We featured them on Superchat quite some time ago. And they're a longtime friend, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And I also see them out supporting others regularly also. Superchat is always watching. Not as much as I wish. I feel like it. I'm unfortunately, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I struggle to be in front of YouTube. I do some outdoor work during the good weather season, so I'll be at it for another month or so right now. But I try to be on as much as I can. Most often I'm lucky to be on a computer, so I'm able to have multiple windows going and things like that. but I try. So Peter Dell, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. This is Scratch and PPA. This is one of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube. Now, he has built up quite a reputation, both as a supporter and a moderator. He's been a beloved and dedicated moderator here on Superchat for a long time, well over a year now, on all of the channels that I both own and run for other people as well. And many more, dozens and dozens of channels, possibly even more than that. But Scratch and PPA is so unbelievably supportive. This is somebody who's always watching. Scratch and PPA is everywhere, supporting everybody like crazy. So what will happen is, if you can catch Scratch and PPA for a premiere, which they've got set up here, they always set these up in advance. They happen every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern, around the lunch hour, right? And he just gets a flood of support coming in. His chat moves faster than almost any you've seen on all of YouTube. Because of the unbelievable support that Scratch and PPA gives to others, it comes back all in a rush, which is really cool. It makes it high energy, fast paced, a lot of fun to be a part of. And then as well, it's an interactive series of videos. So what that means is that you get the chance to vote on the content of next week's video if you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, which of course I do. And then as well, this particular week, because he put these out every Tuesday, he did a Halloween themed video. So if you're going to go back and start watching, I'd suggest you go back for a couple of different reasons. But you should see what he did for the Halloween episode, because he really did a spectacular job of theming his whole production for the Halloween week, which is very cool. And then he features a different creator in every episode of his videos. So you have now 44 opportunities to meet generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters who've had impact on one of the most supportive creators that I've met. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Scratch and PPA. You'll enjoy the support that comes back from this unbelievably generous creator. And hopefully you'll end up connected there, and I'll see you in one of his premieres. So I'm just looking at the time. It's been about an hour. I'm going to take a break now for about 3 minutes. We will come back. Let me spin the wheel and see who's coming up. I'll get some more names onto the wheel. We're not in any rush to get out of here today. We're going to go and raid a premiere from Spotless Com in another hour or so, but we've got lots of time to put lots of channels on the screen. If anybody is willing to swap playlists with each other in the chat for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will, and I will appreciate any shares. Also, we'll see you in a few minutes. We will look at Easy Relaxation Soothe. All right, we're back, and this is Easy Relaxation Soothe. They happen to have a premiere running right now, which is cool. What we find on this channel, which I'm still getting to know, is more relaxing content. The kind of thing we see in this genre is meant for either background music or like to chill and watch great, pleasing visuals, sometimes with other positive affirmations or poetry like we see on The Gathering Within and this and that. We're going to go and see another channel in this genre in another hour or so. Spotless Calm is a dear friend. So it's great to see so many of these supportive creators always in each other's streams and premieres supporting each other. You know, it's an interesting thing when we look at competition. And I'm very grateful in, I think it was grade 10, I don't know, when I was in high school, we took a marketing class, right? You know, you're able to pick some of your classes, and I've always been intrigued by that. And I think I learned more in that one class in one semester than I learned in all of high school combined with everything else, or at least the lessons that I took away from it. One of the things is when we think about competition, on YouTube it's a different thing here because you know, you will find a little bit of negativity where there are people who don't understand and they think they have to knock out every other relaxation channel, let's just say, so that theirs will be successful. Not that it's relaxation, I'm saying it could be in any genre. Now, luckily, we don't see a lot of that, especially here around the Superchat family and community. But when you look at a lot of restaurants and things like that, like, so for instance, if you go to a shopping mall, if you live near or in a big city, you'll find that they have a food court, right? But why would Taco Bell and Burger King and Wendy's and McDonald's and everybody else want to be together? Wouldn't they say, well, I don't want any other restaurants to survive because I only want people to go to my restaurant? But marketing doesn't actually work that way, because if there was only one restaurant out there, nobody would care about restaurants. So they actually want each other to be in business. There's just a little bit of competition in the idea that they want to do as well as they can. But it's interesting over here where in YouTube we find so many creators who are drawn to each other because of their niches and then end up supporting each other. You know, and there's lots of different ways to do that, by promoting each other's channels, by rating, by doing featured channels, collaborations and stuff like that. So instead of the idea of saying like, well, I wish nobody would ever know any other channel that's like mine because I only want them to come to me, they'll never find you then. It's easier when you have a lot of friends doing the same thing, and then they will promote you. So like in the case of TuberChat, for instance, you know, I'm friends with a lot of other creators that run growth streams. Most notably lately, you'll see Commander Vlogs around here, or Happy Lux. And it's an interesting thing because when you think to yourself, well, you know, TuberChat came around after they did. So why would they be friends with you? Why would they want to help you grow their channel? It's an interesting thing because when I first met some of these creators, and there's many more in the list, like Melda and Amra family, Vern's Junk Closet, who we know well, and many others. When I had said, I'm going to start a stream just like yours, they didn't say, well, we don't want you to, why don't you go do something else? They said, we'll help you. We'll help you build it. And they still, to this day, all of the creators that I've mentioned are here a year and a half later still helping. And it's great to see that. So I put a lot of focus on that because I just want you to understand the kind of generosity that, first of all, inspired TuberChat in the first place. Secondly, that's available to you by connecting with other creators within your niche. Now, here in TuberChat, we're here to support each other as creators regardless of our niche, and that can give your channel an extra solid and strong foundation and introduce your content to people who may not have otherwise found it, and then make fans both of your channel and of the content itself. So you'll be helping your entire genre by doing that. This is what we see from creators like Spotless Calm, Easy Relaxation Soothe, The Gathering Within, and other creators in that genre. So I just want to put some focus on that. Honey Co, good to see you in the house. That's a longtime friend of TuberChat. Life with Boo, good to see you here. Mo6510 Models is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter with thousands of creators, thousands of subscribers. So hopefully everybody will head over there. There is definitely much to be learned, as well as entertained and inspired by Mo's 6510 models, and Gail Southern Living. Good to see you here as well. So let's spin the wheel. Easy Relaxation Soothe, like I said, is another channel I'm still getting to know, but I think we all get the idea behind this channel. What you'll notice, and it was brought to my attention by Two Pineapples, our dear friends as well, that when you can get into a live stream like that, where it's a little more laid back and relaxed than something like Superchat here, where we're working on our channels as fast as we can, you get a chance to get to know other creators by having conversation in the chat and just being able to chill a little bit more, which is really cool. So we'll look forward to that, both from Easy Relaxation Soothe and Spotless Calm when we get over there. We'll go and raid them in another hour or so. This is DP's Wonderful World. They happen to be a fellow Canadian, and they're here in the Superchat family and community regularly, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Thrill Seeks, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to this creator and the support that comes back from them. Pardon me. They don't have a sub count on their channel right now, but that's okay. We just want to push each other towards our next milestones, whatever that might be. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers, or 10, or 50, or 100, or 1,000, or even more. And, you know, we always want to be doing as much as we possibly can for each other. And this goes back to the idea of, like, you know, helping each other succeed, promoting each other's channels, helping each other in every way that we can on YouTube helps everybody grow strong and solid. When you see some of the channels that come through TuberChat with higher sub counts, like Mo6510 Models, for instance, you'll be interested to know this is a creator as well who reaches out to help others and to, like, literally do research and experiment, and then share that information so that everybody can grow stronger, which is great. So we'll see that soon. Mo6510 Models just dropped a super chat on us, so thank you for that extra support. I really do appreciate that. You've knocked a little bit of life off of our stream boss, and I will make your channel the next one that we look at before I spin the wheel again. And then a lot of live streams and videos. First to get 3.1. Yeah, Outgoing Azzy, that sounds cool. And then, yeah, Thrill Seeks on Mondays. I typically do an earlier live stream these days. Mondays live streams almost always fall at the same time because I have family obligations later in the day that are pretty consistent now. So I just have to, I try to mix up the times as much as I can, but Mondays are pretty consistent lately. So, DP's Wonderful World, like I said, just happens to be a fellow Canadian. It's pure variety on this channel. You can see that they're doing shout-outs as well, so obviously promoting other channels, just like we've been talking about. Hopefully everybody will enjoy the generosity, loyalty, and dedication of a supporter like this. And let's look at Mo6510 Models now. I'm going to start moving a little bit faster through channels. We're not in any rush to go or anything like that, but I do want to get as many channels on the screen as I can within the next hour or so. We've got lots of time. So Mo6510 Models, look at this now, over 9,000 subscribers. So like I was saying, there is much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by, and they do take great note of their journey along YouTube. They reach out for the purpose of sharing knowledge so that everybody can benefit, and I'm always happy to see that kind of generosity in creators. Mo6510 Models has been a longtime friend of TuberChat, and still to this day is out meeting new creators, promoting and connecting others as well. So they're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel, including super chats and memberships. Now, I'm likely quite far behind with Mo6510 Models, so I'm going to take one of your latest videos. I'm not as far behind as I thought. I'm just going to take your latest one. It's a little long, but I'm going to add this into a special playlist that I've made for myself called Catch Up, just so that I can make sure I don't fall too far behind with channels. As we grow and follow more and more creators, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like, right? You can imagine with 9,000 subscribers, how on earth could Mo6510 models even watch 9,000 videos a week if everybody was putting a video a week. It's impossible, but as long as everybody is supporting each other as much as we can, everybody will be just fine. But thank you again for that super chat. Mo6510 models, like I said, is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter and has been for a long time, and they show generosity in every way that you can on YouTube. So I hope everybody will support them. And like I said, they have got super chats and memberships available on their channel when we get there as well. And I do appreciate everybody giving the thumbs up. If you haven't already, I hope that you will. We just looked at Easy Relaxation Soothe, so let me spin the wheel again. We'll get another channel up here, and if anybody's willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you in the chat, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Am I doing like just a terrible job with the wheel today or something? I keep forgetting to take channels off the wheel after we look at them. I'm going to have to clean that up a little bit. We'll get to Mortgage With Me now. They've been here since, I think, the beginning of the live stream, actually. Mortgage With Me has been here regularly in Tuber Chat. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. I'm still getting to know this channel and its creator. Pardon me. And Outdoor Jack, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Joyous Joyce Azoma, good to see you here. And thank you for coming in. Mortgage With Me has 267 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 270 that they'll have on their mind today, a little bit closer to 300. Shalisa's Journal, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And then hopefully everybody will enjoy getting to know this creator. Now, I'm going to take your second latest video. I want to see your money saving challenge. What does this say exactly? Money saving challenges and cash stuffing. Okay, this is interesting. And I'm adding this into a special playlist I've got called Catch Up, just to make sure I don't fall too far behind with creators, but I'm still getting to know this channel, so I want to make sure I stay caught up with them as well. So we've obviously got some to be learned, or at least motivated and inspired by with this channel. I'm always happy to see anything to do with finance. That's just a personal hobby. But as well, wouldn't it be a wonderful world when most of us are thinking about monetizing our channels, if we could maximize the impact that the income will have when it comes in, whether that's investing or saving or just maximizing the different things we use our money for. Call me Ender, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And then, yeah, thank you, Peter Dell. Yeah, almost everybody will give a thumbs up on the way in, but even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone, right? So the analytics tell me that 60 to 70% of people who come into Tuber Chat might be on a phone. And if that's the case, you have to turn the chat off to give a thumbs up. So even I have to be reminded. So this is why, you know, when you're in a premiere or a live stream, so many hosts and moderators will remind everybody constantly, please give us a thumbs up, please give us a thumbs up, because they really do help. It's a great signal for the algorithm, of course, but anybody can make the mistake of forgetting at any time. But I do appreciate everybody doing that. We're almost at 50, which is great, so thank you everybody for that. And it's time for me to get some more names onto the wheel. So I'll spin, we'll put one more channel on the screen, but I'll get some more names right now. I want to make sure we get as many channels on the screen as we can in the next 45 minutes to an hour or so. Like I said, we're not in any rush, but I want to make sure I get to everybody if we can. I wonder if, is Tiffany Wears T-shirts still with us? I'm just curious. And Stell Sweet Cuisine is here right now. So 176 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. Stell Sweet Cuisine is here in Tuber Chat almost every day, but they're also out supporting others. I see them regularly, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them, enjoy that kind of support coming back from them. Now, we see a lot of delicious looking content on this channel, and I'm always happy to see these creators bringing us different kinds of food. Most often we see healthier foods, but it's also fun to see some of the treats and deep fried stuff and things like that that we see. But I'm always interested to see the different things that people are making around the world, because, you know, our YouTube channels are global. We're meeting people from all over the planet, right? And I'm always happy to see the variety, things that we might not have otherwise seen, right? And Outdoor Jack, so the way that the wheel works here, we call it the Wheel of Doom just for fun, but after a little while, I have a robot here called Botissimo, and it keeps track of how active everybody is in the chat. So it's not just about how long you're here, it also keeps track of how much everybody's interacting with each other. When I need names for the wheel, I go over to the list and I start putting people in order by who's been the most active in the chat. But eventually everybody has the chance to be on the wheel in the screen. I'm going to put some names on shortly. Call Me Ender is pretty specific about that birthday. When's your birthday, Call Me Ender? Is it 24th of November? I'm just making a note. And let us spin the wheel. I did say I was going to get some more names onto the wheel. Let me get that done first. And then thank you, Chris Lee, for coming in. Forgive me, is that a second account for a creator that I recognize? But thank you for coming in. I'm just seeing what I can do about adding a couple more names onto the wheel right away here. Oh, The Real Deal with Shonda. Did I not put her up? The Real Deal with Shonda probably should have been up a while ago, but we've got them on there now. Outgoing Azzy will come up. Peter Dell. Ali's Craft Pursuits is still there. Thrill Seeks will come up. And I'll just look for, let me spin. I'll look for Tiffany and see if she's still here. It's going to be a busy couple of months for birthdays, I think, by the look of it, in November and December. Outgoing Azzy is coming up right now. And this creator has over 4,300, almost 4,400 subscribers right now. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They are always engaging chat here in Tuber Chat, always saying inspiring and motivating things for everybody. And I always appreciate that kind of positivity. When you are in anybody's premiere or live stream, engaging conversation in any way, it really gives a great signal to the YouTube algorithm for that host that there is engaging content that is inspiring conversation, let's just say, if I'm saying that the right way. And so hopefully you're always doing that for other creators, and reaching out, welcoming other people in live streams and things like that, meeting new creators. In almost every live stream, you'll be able to meet new friends and family members for your channel. Now, not every premiere or live stream is a growth chat where, you know, everybody's there for that reason, but you can always reach out to people and you'll get an idea pretty quickly whether people are interested in connecting, and most often you'll find that they will be. But Outgoing Azzy does pure variety on their channel. Hopefully everybody will enjoy that. They've experimented with shorts lately. They're doing a lot of sharing on their community tab as well. They've shared for Tuber Chat many times. I'm sure they'll be willing to do that for other creators as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards their 4,400 subscribers. And if anybody here in the chat is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. So I'm going to move, I said I was going to move a little bit faster through channels, so I'm going to move a little bit quicker now. Like I said, we're not in a rush. We'll make sure we get to everybody, but we're going to look at Blackmore Gaming right now. So let's see what they've got going on for us today. I think it's been a while since they've been here. So I'm likely behind with this channel. Oh, I may not have even connected with this channel. Am I mistaken? I thought we were already connected, but I might be mistaken about that. This might be the first time that we're having this channel on the screen. So, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I usually look for something around 10 minutes. I'll take this 15-minute video and add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. And let's spin, and we'll get another channel up here. Today's featured channel is Msk Family Vlogs. So we feature these channels almost every day on Superchat across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as you have seen. And that gives you an opportunity to meet well over 250 different loyal and dedicated supporters who are part of the Superchat family, even when we're not live streaming. Because unfortunately, I can't be here 24 hours a day, so I want you to be growing your channel even in between the Superchat live streams. And that's one great way to introduce yourself to some creators, even if you haven't seen them right here in the chat. Superchat's been around for about 1.5 years now, so there's lots of creators who've been here for a long time, many who just have joined us recently, maybe even today, and then many who come through regularly or occasionally. Oh, do I have a mistake with the links there? Thank you, Thrill Seeks, for mentioning that. Let me see what happens when I click on that. I'll have to fix that right away. I might do a tutorial right now for everybody very quickly. Oh, yeah, there's a mistake there. Okay, I gotta get that fixed right away. This is The Real Deal with Shonda, and this is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, somebody who's been with Superchat for quite some time now. I don't want to fall too far behind with you. I know this video is a little bit shorter, but I'm going to add it into a special playlist I've got called Catch Up, just to make sure I don't fall too far behind. She's got over 1,000 subscribers right now, almost halfway to 1,100. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther, and this is another creator who's out supporting others regularly as well. So hopefully you'll enjoy, first of all, connecting with this creator and supporting them, and then enjoy the kind of support that comes back from them as well. So we're going to go fix something right now. I've got to get Internet at Fun's channel up here. And I'm going to show you how to set up a timer in Nightbot. So what that does... I'm just copying the URL. We're going to use that in a minute. This is those messages that you see come through the chat, like Stream Elements and Bottissimo and these other channels have, or sorry, these other robots have. These messages are called timers because they're set to drop in your chat at specific intervals. So we're going to go and... look at that right now. It's very easy to log into Nightbot and these other things because you're just going to use your YouTube account. And you don't even have to sign up. Like it just uses your YouTube credentials, so it's so easy. So when we go through our list here, I've got a lot of timers. These happen to be gold members, so their links are dropped every 30 minutes or so in the chat. Now I've got a mistake here, so what I'm going to do is copy and paste the URL for this channel. You notice this little piece of text that I've got at the bottom of, or at the end of the URL. I'm going to paste this into the chat just so I can show you exactly what that is. It's a question mark sub underscore confirmation equals 1. If you add that at the end of your URL when you're sharing your URL for your channel out there anywhere on the internet, what that will do is it will pull up a window that asks if somebody wants to subscribe. So they don't have a choice but to say right then and there, yes, that they want to subscribe. So I'm going to knock this down because I got to make up some extra links for Antoinette at Fun. So I'm going to set her link to drop every 20 minutes or so for the next several weeks or a long period of time, because we had a mistake there for a while. We want to make sure we get Antoinette at Fun as many subscribers as we can. So that hopefully was a little quick introduction. If you want to see, it's an hour and a half into today's episode number 302, where you can go and see how that was done. But Nightbot and that, they take a second to get going, but they are a real godsend, especially for your moderators, because then you don't have to ask your moderators to drop links and remind everybody of so many different things, like follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, because the robots will drop that. And you can set it to go every 10 minutes, every 30 minutes, or whatever you think. Warren Floyd, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And Peter Dell is up here right now with over 6,000 subscribers, 6,100 as a matter of fact. Hopefully we can push them even farther now and get them rolling on the road towards 6,200. I can see I'm behind with you, so I'm just going to take your... I'll take this video that's right at the top here, and I'll add this into my catch-up playlist. And this is just a playlist I made for myself so I can stay up to date with creators, make sure I don't fall too far behind. Mrs. VSNC09, one of these days I'll do tutorials of all this stuff too. I should be getting on these things as quick as I can. And hopefully everybody will connect to Peter Dell. They've been with Superchat for a while now. I'm going to see what I can do about getting some more names onto the wheel. So I'll look at that right this second. We'll probably get Outdoor Jack on there now, if they're still with us. Yes, Outdoor Jack. Still Sweet Cuisine we looked at. Call Me Ender. And I'll add some more as we need them. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. Ali's Craft Pursuits. Now, I'm not sure if they're still with us, so we'll look at this channel quickly. And I'm not sure if Facing Reality is back either. They had a premiere, so they might be still out. Ali's Craft Pursuits is fairly new to Superchat, so I'm still getting to know this channel and its creator, but they've got their 1,000 subscribers locked in by the look of it, with about 1,010 or so. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, because we don't want to see them slip if YouTube decides to play games with their numbers over the next couple of days. We want to keep that nice and locked in, but obviously this is a loyal and dedicated supporter. They've been back several times, so I'm still getting to know this channel, like I said, but I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you will as well. And Ali's Craft Pursuits, I'm not sure if they're still with us or not right now, so I'm going to move on quickly. Lady S and family, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Pardon me. I hadn't finished my breakfast before we started today. I always have Monster for breakfast. One of these days I'm going to stop, but not today. Thrill Seeks is coming up right now. This is a long-time, generous, loyal, and dedicated friend and supporter of TuberChat. And they happen to be a moderator on our copyright-free music channel. So for anybody who hasn't seen it, you have seen... you've heard the music in the background of TuberChat. It's all available on a separate channel that we have that is available to use in your videos and live streams as copyright-free music. And Thrill Seeks has done some of this. They happen to be a moderator over there as well. And then Warren Floyd also has some copyright-free music as well, which is very cool. Shay's Paradise still in the house, or back in the house. Good to see you here. Northeast Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub. Good to see you here. Thrill Seeks is famous now. Thrill Seeks is also allowing people to connect in their live streams. They're doing a specific live stream occasionally here to feature channels. We've seen a few of these. They did one a few days ago. They seem to be doing about 2 a week by the look of it. They just did one yesterday. So hopefully everybody will connect with Thrill Seeks and enjoy the support that comes back from this creator. They show generosity in every way that you can on YouTube. They've got almost 1,200 subscribers. They're moving along nicely. They do the featured channels collaboration. They're willing to swap playlists with other creators as well for the purpose of gaining watch hours. So you can reach out to them and find that happening. And then as well, like I said, in any premiere or live stream, you'll be able to connect with other creators the same way that you do here. I should talk about this because I haven't mentioned it yet, but when you feature channels on your front page the way that Thrill Seeks is doing here, you're saying to the algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to their audience that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages. I noted I'm putting Shay's Paradise onto the wheel right now, and Chef BC Cherry Bliss VSC has come in. They happen to be a member, so I've got them on the wheel as well. And I was just about to add, Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is here. They happen to be here as a member and a moderator. So I've got them on the wheel as well. I was just about to add another channel, Lady S and Family. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here and see what's happening. And the real deal with Shonda, I hope you saw we put your channel up not too long ago. Lady S and Family, look at that luck. As soon as you came in today, I put you on the wheel, and you're right up onto the screen right away. Lady S and Family is another creator who's out supporting others regularly, so when I'm bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I run into them regularly. I just caught them for a live stream. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We'd love to get them a couple of extra creators so we can get them off that number. I'm sure nobody wants their channel to sit at that particular number for too long. So if anybody hasn't already connected to this very loyal and dedicated supporter, I hope that you will. We'll push them a little bit farther and get them a little bit closer to the 700 subscribers that they're thinking about. And it's nice to see this channel growing along nicely. They are, like I said, out supporting others regularly as well. So when I'm bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I run into them regularly as well. Now, I'm still getting to know the content on this channel, but hopefully you'll enjoy that as well and enjoy the kind of support that comes back from them. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Let's spin the wheel. Yeah, we've seen that a few times. I remember, I feel like I remember Scratchin' Pete was on that number for a moment too. That's a while back, but everybody has to get it at some point, right? But I think most people will want to be up and over that number as quick as they can. Shay's Paradise is coming up, and we'll see what they've got going on for us today. With 48 subscribers, we'd love to push this channel a little bit farther. We might be able to get them to 50, halfway on the road to the first 100. We know that these days the first 100 is more of a challenge than it's ever been, but we see creators growing all the time, getting monetized, and we're always happy to see that. We just want to push them as far as we can. Shay's Paradise obviously has been back with Tuber Chat regularly, so a dedicated and loyal supporter for sure. And then Northeast Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub has a premiere coming up, so hopefully we'll get to your channel before you have to go, and we'll see. I'll get it onto the wheel right now. Northeast Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub is on there. If there's anybody who hasn't been on the wheel or the screen that's still watching, I think we've got to get Warren Floyd on there. If they're still here. Let's get Call Me Ender up here now. There's Warren Floyd. Call Me Ender has 466 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're thinking about. Mo is in the house. Mo always shares on Twitter, actually, and I really do appreciate that. Warren Floyd, I've got you on the wheel as well. If anybody hasn't been on the wheel or the screen and you're still in the chat or listening or watching, just please let me know. Black's Tropical Homestead. And if you haven't given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. Call Me Ender is an extremely engaging creator. This is somebody who engages conversation here in the chat all the time. They bring fun and excitement with them, not only here in Superchat, but everywhere they go on their channel. They're fun to watch as well. They do a lot of Dead by Daylight and gameplay on their channel, but hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them and finding that kind of fun in the content, and then as well support coming back from this creator as well. Ron Mower, good to see you back in the house. Black Phoenix, good to see you here. I caught them on a live stream, actually. I forget if I caught you on both. There was two that I saw. Black Phoenix has been doing a bit of live streaming. And yeah, happy Halloween. Hopefully everybody enjoyed their Halloween weekend. We did a special edition yesterday, and Saturday we did episode 300 of Tuber Chat. So hopefully everybody will go back and have a look at that. That's not a Halloween themed video, but it definitely is a special edition and a much different kind of live stream than we regularly do. We do something special every 100 episodes, and that's featured on our homepage now, so you can catch that. Enjoy a new banner and logo? Yes, absolutely, Call Me Ender. They've got a new avatar happening here. And this is actually very cool because you've got the information here, weekly DVD videos, right where it's supposed to be. So whether we look at this banner on a television or a phone or a tablet or a laptop or a desktop, it all is going to show us exactly what we need to see, which is very cool. Mo, I got to catch your channel. I hope I can click. Let's see if I'm going to be able to click and get it easily. Not as easily as I wish. That's okay. I'm going to get the link for this channel as well. Let's see what I can do if I put quotes, if it helps. This is an extremely supportive creator. So like I said, they share regularly on Twitter. And we actually have a Twitter list. So Mo is a member of our Twitter list. And what that is a list of creators who have tweeted or retweeted for Tuber Chat. I always add everybody automatically into that list. And the purpose is that if you go and look for that, you will find a list of almost 100 creators now who are both in the Tuber Chat family and active on Twitter, who have tweeted or retweeted for us. And the idea, of course, is that if they're willing to do that for us, they may be willing to do that for you as well. And then you can get trade some favors, hopefully, and get some outside traffic for your videos in that way. Let me see if I can find Mo in another way here. It's such a popular name for a channel. My go-to channel extension is not working perfectly today. But let me see what I can do if I go to Twitter and see if I can find Mo. If I look in my notifications, all I have to do is go and look a little bit, and eventually, there we go. Mo retweeted your tweet. And let's catch there. See if we can find a YouTube link for their content. And this will help us get to the channel easily. Oh, they're actually, see, they're sharing for somebody else too. So Mo is somebody who shares for lots of other creators as well. Let's see if this might be one of theirs. Oh, that's them sharing for Tuber Chat again. So this is what I'm talking about when you see them sharing so much. Mo, I'm so sorry. I'm having trouble finding your channel. Maybe I can ask if Scratch and PPA, if you're able to get the link for that channel. I'm having so much trouble finding Mo for some reason. I did refresh my page. Maybe there's a possibility that my go-to channel extension will work. Chris's Clever Craft, thank you for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. Chris's Clever Craft happens to be a member as well. But I'm going to put your channel up next before we spin the wheel again. So forgive me, Mo. I'm going to put Chris's Clever Craft up right away. And we're going to see what we can do about finding your channel in the background. And then we'll get that channel up there. And I will drop the link for Mo when we get it, because it is a little bit tough to find. And then Chris's Clever Craft has got a lot of featured channels here on their homepage, which I think speaks volumes about the creator willing to promote others so much, obviously. And then, Mo, if you're still here, just let me ask you for a favor to say anything at all in the chat, in case I can catch you. I'm going to try to click my link on my extension again. And Chris's Clever Craft, let's look at the variety in videos that they've got. And thank you. I see that you said you're going to be working for today, but thank you for coming through. I do appreciate every moment everybody spends, even if you aren't able to stay but come by to give a thumbs up and hang out for a moment. I appreciate it. And I especially appreciate that extra support with that super chat. For that reason, we're looking at this channel right away. Chris's Clever Craft has 341 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They're almost halfway to 400 now. And Chris's Clever Craft is another creator who engages conversation. They bring fun everywhere they go. They are very busy all the time. You'll always find that Chris's Clever Craft has a lot going on. But on their channel, they're able to bring us a lot of variety, a lot of outdoor footage, which is great to see with the last year and a half we've all had. And then as well, they are an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Sometimes you see do-it-yourself videos here, but we do get a great look at the creator behind the channel as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that when you get there. Just going to spin the wheel, and I'm hoping to see Mo. Okay, thank you, Thrill Seeks. If you're still here, thank you so much. Mo might not still be here, I guess. Mo, if you're still watching, just do me a favor, please say anything at all in the chat so I can try to click. And Northeast Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub is here right now. And with 415 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They've got a premiere coming up in another 25 minutes or so. So there'll be fresh content to see on that channel when you get over there. After you connect with them, they've been with Superchat for a little while now. I don't want to fall too far behind with your channel. They're posting almost every day, so I'm just going to add this latest video here into my catch-up playlist. What that will allow me to do is stay caught up with your channel. I will make a note to get through that within the next couple of days. I don't want to fall too far behind with creators, especially when they're so active in Superchat. And Northeast Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub has been here regularly. Yeah, thank you, Scratch and PPA. They might be gone. I did put another message to try to catch them, but I'm going to make a note of it, and then what I'm going to ask them for is to put their own YouTube link in their Twitter profile, so that as a minimum we can get that. And then, yeah, it's tough to find that particular Mo. It's just such a popular name. Now there's this music artist called Mo, but they've got different kind of, well, anyway, whatever. It's very popular, so it makes it a little more difficult to find on top of everything else, unfortunately. But we'll see. If they're still here, we'll get to them. If not, we'll I'll try to make sure that I reach out to them so that it's easier afterwards, because they are an extremely thoughtful creator when it comes to sharing for so many other creators. They share for Superchat regularly on Twitter, and I appreciate that. And then, yeah, thank you, Warren Floyd. It's a pleasure having you here. We're going to look at your channel soon. We're looking at Chef BC Cherry Blitz VSC right now. This is another extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They've been a member for a while. We put them on the wheel right away, of course, as I do with all members. And then thank you, Shay's Paradise. I do appreciate the kind words. Pardon me, I usually finish my breakfast before we start Tuber Chat, and I didn't today. If you're looking for mugs for, you know, the purpose of drinking, like if you're on a show, if you ever watch a talk show on television like Conan O'Brien or Jay Leno or any of these guys, I don't know who's on there now. I haven't seen any in a while, but you'll notice that they always drink from a mug because it looks better than drinking from a can or a bottle, right? When you have to. But Corinne's Life does a lot of that right now. So if you're looking for that for your channel, you can reach out to Lighthouse and Anchor Designs. That's Corinne from Corinne's Life with a slight name change. She'll be able to do that. Chef BC Cherry Blitz VSC brings us some delicious looking content and a bit of variety on her channel, as a matter of fact. But this is an extremely supportive creator, somebody who's been with Tuber Chat for quite some time now. And hopefully you'll enjoy the kind of support that comes back from them as well. Life with Boo, I've got you on the wheel, and Ron Mower is coming up as well. And if there's anybody who hasn't been on the wheel or the screen, then just please say anything at all in the chat. I'll make sure to get you on there. We're not in any rush to go. We're probably going to be on for another 15 minutes or so, and then we're going to go into a premiere that's already running from Spotless.com. And they are a dear friend and an extremely supportive creator. You'll be able to meet more friends and family members and continue connecting in their live stream the same, or in their live chat the same way that we do here. So Facing Reality has 731 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 800 that they're thinking about now. We're happy to see Facing Reality growing so well. This is a creator who always engages conversation in the chat. She brings encouragement and positive messages everywhere she goes. I see this creator out supporting others regularly as well. They recently changed their avatar, so it's nice to see everybody freshening up their channels a little bit here and there. And it's pure variety on this channel, but always with positivity. And like I said, an extremely supportive creator. One of the things that is a real help to any chat at all is engagement in conversation, right? But Facing Reality is somebody who's not afraid to ask questions, not afraid to come forward with lessons learned along the way, especially for the purpose of helping other creators, for which I'm very grateful, because the more information we share together here in chats like this, then the better we can all do for our videos. I learn from creators of all sizes every single day, and I constantly want to improve as well. And I strive to do better, both with my own channels and the other ones that I deal with. So Facing Reality is definitely somebody you want to connect with, because she brings a ton of engagement everywhere she goes as well. So let's spin and we'll get another channel here. We're going to look at Life with Boo and see what they've got going on for us. Life with Boo has been with Tuber Chat for a little while now as well, and they've got quite a few videos there. They're coming up on 100, actually. It's interesting. So they give us a lot of how-to videos here, but it's pure variety on this channel, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that when you get there. There's definitely much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. And thank you, Scratch and PPA. I think Mo's gone now, but thank you for trying to reach out to them. I want to make sure I don't fall too far behind. You did a Vlogtober series, but I'm going to take a longer video from you to catch up with. I have a special playlist I made called Catch Up, just to make sure I don't fall too far behind. Life with Boo's putting out all kinds of stuff. Lots of shorts videos, which is really cool. And hopefully everybody will enjoy those when you get there. We don't have a sub count on this channel, but that's okay. We just want to push her towards the next milestone she's looking for. We know that they have over 500 because they've got their community tab right now. And yeah, Warren Floyd, Oracles and Beyond, is another friend of Tuber Chat, somebody who comes in here. I always have a good time hanging out with her on her live streams as well. Thank you, Black Phoenix, for the share on Twitter as well. Black Phoenix, of course, is a member of our Twitter list. Sorry, I haven't put you on the wheel yet. There they are. I just caught Black Phoenix in a live stream, actually. Did we look at Black Phoenix today already? Am I confusing myself? Now that we've been on for 4 days in a row, now I start to get confused as to whether we've already looked at these channels or if it was yesterday. But I'd rather make the mistake of doing it twice than not doing it, so we'll see. And Black Phoenix has been a friend of Superchat for quite some time. So this is Warren Floyd right now. Obviously a loyal and dedicated supporter. They're talking about other channels that are also supportive, which is really cool. They've got 187 subscribers right now. A lot of short videos you've been putting out lately, but I'm going to take this latest one from you, and I am going to add this into my catch-up playlist so I don't fall too far behind with your channel. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They've got a lot of music there. I'm assuming that's what this is going to be right here when we talk about picking the 6th string. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that and the kind of support that comes back from a creator like this, especially when they're willing to promote others and talk about the channels that they find to be so supportive. And then, so Outdoor Jack, you know, for a lot of creators, it can feel challenging, right? It takes time for everybody. We all start with 0. Every channel that's out there started with 0. And, you know, it's not a race, so we have to keep that in mind. It's tough sometimes. You see some creators like just gaining, you know, hundreds or thousands of subscribers, and you wonder how that is. And why can't you grow at the same pace? We all grow at different paces, but what I believe wholeheartedly is that if you just put out one piece of content, one piece of quality content per week, and it's not up to me or anybody else to decide what quality is for you, it's up to you. But if you can do that every week, and if you're not there yet, you just get there as fast as you can, that's enough to make your channel grow. The things we're doing here in Superchat and places like this speed things up by giving you meaningful connections to other creators who are there to support you as a creator, regardless of your niche. That can introduce your content and your genre to people who might have not otherwise found it and give your channel a very strong and solid foundation of friends. But I believe that any channel that wants to can have 10,000 subscribers. I really do believe that. When we talk about 100,000 subscribers, that becomes questionable only because it can take years, and we don't know what the state of the world is going to be like 3 years from now, right? The last year and a half we've all had, or 2 years, is a testament to that. But I think that everybody can, definitely, and we see channels growing. We see channels getting monetized all the time. There's often monetization celebrations going on. We've got a stream of channels here in the Superchat community that have over 800 and over 900 subscribers. So we're going to see a lot of our friends monetized very soon as well. But it happens all the time. And here's Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. This creator is here both as a member and a moderator. They're a dear friend of Superchat. They show generosity in every way that you can on YouTube. Am I falling behind with you now, Sam? Look at this guy posting. Holy smokes. Look, I just watched a video a week ago. He's put out another, like, 8 videos. Let me get your Halloween special video, and I'm going to add that to my catch-up playlist so I can stay caught up with Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. So Sam will allow people to connect in their live streams the same way that we do here in Superchat. As a matter of fact, once a week they do a live stream for that purpose. But there are a lot of train videos on this channel, as you'd expect, and he does a lot more variety, like product reviews, unboxings, random live streams, and vlogging and things like this. So hopefully you'll enjoy the variety over there. He's fully he's on his way to monetization, so he's willing to swap playlists with other creators for the purpose of gaining watch hours, and then as well does the featured channels collaboration that I talked about earlier. And like I said, will allow people to connect in their live chats the same way that we do here in Superchat. So hopefully everybody will enjoy the kind of generosity that comes from a creator like this. Like I said, they're here as a member and a moderator. They happen to be a moderator over on our copyright-free music channel as well. Most of the mods here on Superchat are over there as mods as well. So hopefully you'll get a chance to see that and the kind of support that comes back from a creator like Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Faye Blatcher's in the house. They happen to be a member now. So I've got you on the wheel right away. And let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. And Sam will go live a little bit later this afternoon, or in a couple of hours. You know, we're all in different time zones. It might be morning or night for you, but it's it's going to be early afternoon for me. It's just noon now in the Eastern time zone. I am about an hour and a half away from Toronto in Ontario, Canada, close to Niagara Falls. Ron Mower is coming up, and Warren Floyd. It's great to have that as a mentality, because the more you can do YouTube for the love of doing it, the love of creating, as opposed to aiming for monetization, you usually find that that leads to stronger growth, right? And you know, monetization is there for anybody that wants it eventually anyway. Call me Ender's having fun in the chat. And then hopefully I'm not missing anybody here. Oh, yeah, Outdoor Jack. We see creators do it all the time, though. And the truth is, as your channel grows, you should be gaining more watch hours than you're losing, even if you don't make that 365 days, even if you don't make the year. You know, we put a lot of focus on that. A lot of creators do, but it really doesn't matter, because when your year comes up, you either make it or you don't, but you just keep going. And like I said, you're going to keep growing anyway. For almost every creator, you're gaining more now than you were 365 days ago. So you're gaining more than you're losing, and eventually you get there either way. Like I said, as long as you're putting out one quality piece of content per week as a minimum, that's enough to make the channel grow organically. And then the things we do here speed it up by giving you a strong and solid foundation of friends who will truly help you grow. This is where real watch hours come from. So you can swap playlists with creators here in the chat, and I don't interfere with that. I just facilitate it. Everybody can connect with each other and swap playlists all everybody wants, right? It's just a bonus of being in the Superchat live streams that I push it so hard. But the real benefit comes when you make friends here. And then imagine this. Imagine if you're going to come out with one video a week for the next year. Potentially, a lot of the creators here will watch almost all of those videos. That's where real watch hours come from. So it only takes moments to meet somebody here, but then the benefit of the friendship that lasts hopefully for a very long time will really pump your watch hours up. That's where that comes from. On top of your organic growth as well, right? So Ron Mower is here. I've always loved the name of this channel. There's a couple of names that really strike me, but I just think this is really creative. I caught them on a live stream not too long ago, but I can see I'm falling behind with you again. So I'm going to take one of your Castlevania videos and add this into my catch-up list so I don't fall too far behind. When I was a teenager and I bought my first Nintendo system for myself, the very first game I bought, I think, was Castlevania 2, as a matter of fact. So I've always got a place in my heart for that game. Or I know they've come out with series, but this will be an N64, but I'll be interested to see what you've got here. Ron Moore has over 1,500 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards 1,600. They're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them, including Super Chats and memberships when we get there. Oh, you wish you could take credit. Why did somebody else come up with that for you? That can be an interesting way to name a channel or get nicknames and things like that in life, right? It often happens from others. Simon's Quest. Oh, was that? I can't remember for the life of me. I wish I could remember. I didn't get a Nintendo as soon as they came out. I worked. I think I was 15 when I had my first full-time gig. So I literally used to go to school full-time and work full-time. I think my first full-time gig was in a summer, actually. And I was cutting lawns in a retirement community. Landscaping, if you want to call it that. And I remember being so happy to go out. I made, for a teenager, so much money in a full-time week that I went out and bought a Nintendo and a couple of games to go with it. I got Pitfall and Castlevania. But I can't remember. I think it was Castlevania 2. Those were my first couple of games. Oh, when you were a kid, somebody gave you that name. Very cool. Good to see that continuing on. We still got a few names on the wheel. Is there anybody in the chat that hasn't been on yet? I just want to get everybody on if we can. And then we'll go over and watch a premiere from Spotless.com that is already running. We'll go over there and raid all together. But I'm going to drop that link right now. And we'll talk about Faye Blatcher's channel. This is a creator who is now a member. Msk Family Gaming is in the house. This is a longtime friend of Superchat as well. Outdoor Jack, no, you're on the wheel. I've had you on the wheel for a while. It just hasn't come up yet. Okay, there's our link. I've pinned it. Msk Family Gaming. Is coming up. And Faye Blatcher has 2,350 subscribers right now. She's halfway towards 2,400. My pleasure, Ron Mower. Black Phoenix is still on the wheel. Black's Tropical Homestead is still here. And yes, hopefully November will be a great month for everybody. And Faye Blatcher brings us pure variety on her channel, but hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. She's obviously a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and has been with Superchat for a while now. Oh, Msk Family Gaming, it's my pleasure. I'm just going to put your channel up quickly anyway. I do appreciate you coming by. I appreciate everybody spending any amount of time that you can in Superchat. You know, we're all very busy. As you grow and follow more and more creators, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. So I appreciate every moment everybody could spend here. But Msk Family Gaming's been a loyal and dedicated supporter and friend of Superchat for quite some time. So, hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Faye Blatcher, Lincolnshire LC and TC automated announcements. Forgive me, I keep forgetting to put your second channel up every time I've got you on here. That's Northeast Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub second channel. And Black Phoenix is coming up right now. Oh, okay. When we look for channels, Black Phoenix just happens to be a popular name, but here's the channel right here. You just want to make sure you match that avatar if you're searching, finding, and clicking on it. Okay, I was right. I did catch you with both live streams. That's cool. So Black Phoenix does a lot of gameplay. Lately, they were playing the game Hunt, which I haven't played, but I've seen that before. And then they play other popular games. Final Fantasy is obviously very popular. Hopefully, everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And Msk Family Gaming, my pleasure. And Call Me Ender, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. We looked at that channel earlier today, but I do appreciate that extra support and knocking a little bit of life off of our stream boss. Yeet. Would you tell me, Call Me Ender, where yeet comes from? Because we see a lot of gaming channels come in and they say that, and I can't figure out for the life of me where that originated. So Black Phoenix is an extremely supportive creator. They're here with Superchat regularly. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They've got 191 subscribers right now, so they're very, very close to 200. We'd love to see them get as close to that milestone as we can, and then possibly even by the time I see you next weekend, you might have even got it by then. And then let us spin the wheel again. And move a little bit quicker. I'm going to drop the link again for that raid. We'll go over to Spotless.com. Everybody will be able to continue connecting in that live stream the same way that we are here. Sorry, it's a premiere, but I meant live chat. Spotless.com is an extremely supportive creator, and I'll come over there as well, and we will be able to chill. You can have more conversation in chats like that, like I was talking about for a while. So now here's Outdoor Jack right now. Let's make sure we get the right one, though. So this is the Outdoor Jack we're looking for. It's a popular name, so we got to make sure we match the avatar and get the right channel. And this is the first time we're looking at this creator on TuberChat. So what I'm going to do is take one of your videos, because I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. I'm going to take your fishing challenge video and add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Lincolnshire, LC, and TC automated announcements is also on the wheel. And these will be probably the last 3 channels that we'll look at for today. My pleasure having your channel up. And then thank you, Northeast Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub. Msk Family Gaming is coming up right now. I've said this name out loud many times on Tuber Chat, but I try to catch myself. But it is a very creative name, as you can imagine, right? 556 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. I can see I'm behind with you again, so I'm going to take your latest Battlefield video. Actually, forgive me, I'm going to take Grand Theft Auto. I love Grand Theft Auto, right? And I'm going to take this and add it into my catch-up playlist so I can catch up with you and see what you've got for this lowrider car meet, which is very cool looking. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with this creator. You can see they play a wide variety of video games. I like this banner because it kind of gives us an idea. It's so bright and colorful, but it shows us what we can expect here, including Halo, there's Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Star Wars, of course. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Okay, thank you, Michael's Adventures. I do appreciate every moment that you spend. Michael's Adventures is one of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube. They're here as a beloved and dedicated moderator as often as they can be. It's rare that they can't be with us, but once in a while they've got to work on Mondays and Fridays, but they always send their well wishes. So thank you for that. Sincerely, Tay, good to see you back in the house. And Barb's Country Home, good to see you here. And I will spin the wheel. I got both your channels on here. I'm going to move pretty quick now because we have been on for well over 2 hours. We're going to go and watch a premiere. Oh, Outdoor Jack, yeah, you'll likely have a few people come to you, but here in Tuber Chat, it works a little bit different than a lot of other live streams. Here, most people will be expecting you to connect to them first. So Tuber Chat's been here for a while now, but most creators will not go to a brand new channel that they haven't seen before until they see how you interact with the chat to make sure you're going to be a loyal subscriber before they will connect with you. So the best success is found in reaching out to other creators and supporting them first by going to their video, watching a full video at least 3 minutes long, leaving a meaningful, genuine comment, and giving a thumbs up and subscribing, then letting them know that you've done that, and then they'll do the same thing for you. Black's Tropical Homestead is a creator who I'm still getting to know, so I've just taken this featured video here and added it into a special catch-up playlist I have so that I can catch up with you and continue to get to know your content. Brown Girl Bella is a creator who's been with Tuber Chat for 2 years. She's been with me long before Tuber Chat was even a thought, long before it started, and is inspirational in the creation of Tuber Chat in the first place. She is a very much loved and well-respected creator, both in the small YouTuber community and here in Tuber Chat. So hopefully everybody will connect with her. She shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube, and it's interesting to see that from the beginning, you know, a year and a half later, Brown Girl Bella is still coming in to support and meet new creators and connect the right way. This is Sincerely Tay. This is a fairly new connection for Tuber Chat. They were just with us yesterday. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. I'm still getting to know this creator. I just watched a video, but I don't know which one I watched. It must be an older one. Because, oh yes, I remember I was looking for the longest one I could find. So I'm just going to take your latest one now and add this into my catch-up list so I can hear some more of your music. This is an official music channel, as you can see from the little music note there. 243 subscribers for this creator, so I'm hoping we can give them a warm welcome, connect with them, and push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. And I'm going to spin the wheel again. We'll get another channel up here. And Barb's Country Home will come up right now. This is an extremely supportive creator. I run into them regularly supporting others when I'm bouncing in and out of different live streams and premieres and things like that. 376 subscribers for this channel right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. I want to make sure I don't fall behind with your channel either, so I'm going to take your latest video, add it into my catch-up list to make sure I don't fall too far behind with your channel. Barb's Country Home is here with us regularly in Tuber Chat, but like I said, especially out supporting others, we see them all the time. So I'm going to drop the link for Spotless Comms Premiere. We can go over there and raid. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up on the way out. Give her a thumbs up on the way in. There's the link right there. We're still going to get through our next couple of channels. I'm just moving really quickly because we've been on for almost 2.5 hours. And we can continue connecting the same way that we are here in Tuber Chat, in the live chat that will go along with Spotless Comms Premiere. So if you want to head over there, there's already people in there. You can meet more friends and family members. And what did I misspell your name here or something? Let me see if I can click on Lincolnshire. They got a premiere coming up too, so they were just about to go. Okay, let me get to Northeast Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub. And this second channel from this creator is Lincolnshire LC and TC Automated Announcements. Have they got it here? They don't. Why didn't I get that? There it is. Okay, I must have misspelled it. You got to make sure you get the spelling right on that. It's a very long name, but Lincolnshire LC and TC should be good enough to get there. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. This is the second channel from Northeast Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub, but I just wanted to put this up quickly because I keep forgetting to do it every time I've got their channel up. We're going to look at Brown Girl Bella right now. And like I said, this is a very much loved and well-respected creator, both in the small YouTuber community and here in Tuber Chat. She was inspirational in the creation of Tuber Chat because of the generosity that I saw in creators like Brown Girl Bella and many other creators connected to her. Like I said, back in the day when I said I'm going to start Tuber Chat as a second channel, and it's going to be something that allows people to grow the same way that somebody like Brown Girl Bella would allow people to grow in her live streams. These are the kind of creators who said, you know, let us help you. We will push you along and help you meet more friends and family members and get your channel going, for which I'm very grateful. And still 300 episodes later, Brown Girl Bella is still here. She's been with Tuber Chat from the beginning and is still meeting new friends and family members the right way, motivating others. There's obviously much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. She posts almost every day a variety of videos and live streams, and you will get a warm welcome from her and her community when you get over there. So I see that John H. Shelton, Godzilla fanatic and UK vlogger, is in the house. Let me put this channel right up there. This will be the last channel that we'll look at, and then we'll go over for that raid for Spotless Comm. And you can continue meeting people over there as well. John H. Shelton is an extremely generous creator. They've got 2 channels, as a matter of fact, and they've been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a long time. I'm just going to take your latest video and add it into a special catch-up playlist I have to make sure I don't fall too far behind with your channel. Let's look at their second channel as well. Just taking a second to come up, but it'll be here. There's John H. Shelton Vlogging Life, and hopefully everybody will connect with this creator on both channels. Again, I want to make sure I don't fall too far behind with you. I just watched something from a couple weeks ago, but I'm still going to take, your featured video here and add it into that catch-up playlist to make sure that I stay caught up with you. So we're going to head over to Spotless.com right now. The premiere's already running. They've got a live chat. There's already people over there. Thank you, everybody, for the time that you spent. I hope you've enjoyed your holiday. Well, it's not a holiday, but Halloween weekend. It's been a lot of fun. I know it's been busy, so I appreciate every moment everybody spends here in Tuber Chat. We'll see you again next weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the way out. Give Spotless.com a thumbs up on the way in. I've pinned that link, but I'll drop it one more time. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.